Shalom Aleichem and welcome to Online Smicha. You know, after the yomtov season, people realize how much shopping they did, and sometimes they realize that they might have overshopped and they want to return different items. And sometimes it's not only items that are able to be sold any time of the year, there are even seasonal items. And the shaila was brought to, it's mentioned in one of the Svarim, about a hat store. The parents went to buy a hat for the bar mitzvah boy, the 14-year-old, and because they did not know exactly the size of the hat the boy needed, so they bought two hats, and they figured they'll come home, they'll try it on, they'll see which one they like best, and they'll return it and give it back to the store. And obviously, it was midas, or maybe possibly not midas of the owner. And it doesn't even make a difference if it was midas owner. Now, in reality, what happened was they came home, they tried it on, they liked one hat, but they got busy with all other achonis for Yom Tov, and they forgot to return the hat back to the store before Yom Tov. And now, after the party is over, everybody's back to school, and it's calm in the house. Now the parents want to go back and return the extra hat. Now the hats have a season. The suits have a season. At this point in time in the year, everybody buys. They don't need so many hats or shirts or suits for the rest of the year. I mean, it's a seasonal item. Let's say it's a winter item, a summer item, etc. And the shaila was asked, are you allowed to return this? Or is this considered giving the owner of the hat store, of the clothing store, for the same reason any other similar item like that, is it considered a hezek, a loss of money? So I want to introduce two terms. There is a loss of money, a hezek, and in hezek itself there could be a direct hezek, where I cause you straight out damage, and there could be a garmi. A garmi means an indirect cause of hezek, damage, but it's my fault. And then there is a different, perhaps a lower level, where it's not a direct cause of damage, it's actually just a loss of profit. So that you didn't, the person, I'm causing a friend of mine or another person a loss of profit, which is called menias harevach. So I'm going to tell you what a specific sefer, how they discuss this matter, and what the maskana they come out. First of all, they base it on the tshuva from the Radvaz. The tshuva from the Radvaz says that, and it's brought in Pischei Tshuva Siman Kufayin Vav, that if I hold back a schayra, an item that belongs to my friend, and my friend is somebody who sells this item, I'm holding it just out of laziness, out of careless, I just didn't give it back to him, and because of that, he didn't have it in time while the price was high, and now I returned it when the price is low. So the Radvaz says, Chayiv Mishum Garmi. I'm obligated to pay him for the loss because I caused him a loss, a damage. However, the Tshuva Sarajba says if somebody wanted, it brings the example of a story, somebody wanted some barrels to store his wine, and because he didn't give it to him on time, etc., like that, it caused his wine to get ruined. And the Rajba says that's pater midine adam v'chayiv midine shemayim. So it seems to be a machlokes if being ma'akev schayra is even a responsibility of nezek. If you have to the Radvaz seems to say holding it back in the time of its high season is a loss of money, and the Rajba does not consider that nezek. So this paisik paskins like this. Mitzad dinei shemayim, if you want to be v'yisem lekiyim Hashem of Yisrael, you want to be lefnim mishuras hadin, you did by returning the item after Yom Tov, you did cause some discomfort, and I mean, who knows? Maybe he would have sold it. However, this is only if everything that the storekeeper had got sold out. And if he would have had this hat too, this suit too, if there were buyers for this size shirt, this size suit, then there was actually a loss. However, if you see that not everything got sold, and perhaps even if I would have given this back, it would have just been left laying on the shelf too. So it's a suffix. And we have a rule that says that if it's a suffix of a damage, if it's a doubt, you have to prove that I caused you damage. So it's more a menias harevach possibly than a hezek. So the psak din that he gave was b'dei shemayim lefnim eshuras din. Obviously, you shouldn't do that. And if you do it, you cause him a damage. But halachically, if you have to pay him for that loss, there is no real loss. And if at any level, it might be a suffix of a machlokes. So in din Torah, he wouldn't win. But he should, in Medina Shemayim at least, it should not be done. Yashikoyach, and please join us again next week.